You know how people try so hard to come up against you, dabble in black magic, all types of stuff to cause delays, destruction, lack, all of that in your life, and then they see that it's not working. So instead of them thinking that it's not working because you're connected to the Most High God and you're protected, they think that you're doing black magic on them. Why do people think that just because they're evil, everybody else is evil? Why do people think that just because you're a hater or you're jealous, then the person that you're hating on or jealous of is doing the same goddamn shit, has the same spirit? No, babe. No. There's someone who's so upset because they've been trying to stop you, to humiliate you, to do all these bad things to you, and it's not working. So they're in their mind like, oh, well, she must be doing it back to me. She must be dibbling in black magic because the shit is being returned back to them. You got people that is getting the magic that they're putting out into the world be returned back to them. And they got the audacity to think that you're dibbling in that shit because it's not touching you. Y'all never thought like maybe it just never even reached this person to begin with? Y'all never thought like maybe God warned this person on how to protect themselves from the get-go? It's like because their mind is so bad in the gutter, they just automatically feel like you have to be doing the same shit that they're doing. Because these are some evil people. They don't want to believe that God is real. They don't want to believe that. They don't want to believe that if you actually build a strong connection with the Most High, He will protect you through it all. Because they done seen this magic and stuff like this work on other people that were connected to God, quote unquote. So they don't believe that God is truly real because they literally have done these same attacks to people that was believing in God, and it succeeded. So they thought that, this is light work. I can do this to this person as well. Because I did it before to somebody else and they was all about God. Shit, they could have even did it to a pastor. Many pastors. And they like, well, if it worked on a pastor, then it's really going to work on this person. And it's like, actually, it's not. Actually, it's really not. Instead of people just taking their L and understanding that you are covered, they want to make it seem like you must be doing evil too. Because motherfuckers is sitting around candles praying and doing all this bullshit, they're thinking that you must be sitting around candles doing the same shit too. No, bitch, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. The moment that God started showing me black magic in my dreams is the moment that I started praying to God more. I didn't pull out no goddamn candles. I didn't start getting spells and rituals and trying to know, bitch. I started to lock in with God in prayer. That's the secret. That's the secret, honey. But because their mind is so in the gutter, they're so fucking wicked, they think that you are doing what they're doing to you back to them. Oh, she must be going to a practitioner and getting work done. Oh, she must be. No, babe, I'm just so protected that anything that you send to me is going to automatically be returned back to you because it cannot reside here. It cannot reside in my energy. My energy is too pure. My energy is too protected and surrounded by God's angels for that bullshit to even reside in me. So it never even made it to me. God never even allowed your black magic to even touch me. Touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm, babe. It never touched me. So you've been forming these things this whole time. Forming all of these weapons this whole time. but it never touched me. There's a difference. If I would have got in the field and tried to do magic against magic and all this dark shit, the same evil shit that you're doing, then God probably would have gotten me, or things probably would have touched me. But because I went directly to the source, I went to my Father, I don't have to play those little games. That's like a motherfucker bullying you or trying to touch you, trying to kill you, trying to provoke you, trying to cause lack in your life, destruction, delays. And they don't know that God is right there on a hotline. Like you can literally call him with no hesitation and he's always listening. Imagine that. Imagine thinking that I'm finna go evil for evil with you when all I got to do is go right to the source and say, God, handle that. God, protect me. My enemies are trying to come after me, Lord. Shield me, Father. And you thinking that I'm going evil for evil with you when I went directly to the Most High God. See, you can't go directly to the Most High God. He turned his back to the wicked. You are classified as wicked. He don't deal with you. That's why you got to go through all these low energies to cause some type of destruction, because shit ain't working out in your life. So you got to basically finesse things to get your way. Manipulate the energy to get your way. That's crazy to think that I'm going to go back and forth with you in these low fucking energies when I can literally go to the direct source, the creator of all things. Are you shitting me? I see why they're mad. I see why they're mad, because they thought that I was going to match their energy. Whole time I never had to do that. I can go directly to the source and ask for his protection. You over there reading Psalms to cause delays and blockages in people's life, and I'm calling Psalms to protect myself. And guess who God is listening to? Me. Guess who God is protecting? Me. Guess who God is shielding? Me. So you're reading Psalms and I'm reading Psalms, but one person is the prayer is going in the right ear. The other person, you just got these low vibration energies that's listening to your prayers. Who's tricking you? The devil loves to trick. He loves to trick people into thinking that he can protect you when God comes through. So now you got yourself thinking that you are protected and you're safe. What? What? You're not. Protected by who? The devil can't even be God if he wanted to. Like what? Archangel Michael handled, Satan early on. Let's be real about it. He can't even see the archangels. You think he finna see God? He can't even beat the archangels, but you think he finna beat God? He cannot whoop God's ass. He can't even whoop the archangel ass. Come on now. God got his angels handling his light work. Your light work. Your little bitterness, the hate that you have, that's light work to God. God can send an angel to handle that like it's nothing. In a snap of a bitch, you're done. You're dead. You're sick. You're delayed. You're in lack. You're in poverty. You're stuck. You're fucked. Whatever it is that you was wishing on that other person, boom, right back to you. And guess what? The person that you're doing it on don't even have to do no whole fucking ritual to return that shit back to you. All I got to do is pray and ask God to protect me. Lord, protect me from my enemies because they are mad. Once God showed me in my dreams that black magic was real, and the people that was partaking in this black magic, all I had to do was ask God to protect me. I never had to get in the kitchen and become a kitchen witch. I never had to do any of that. For what? Why do I have to do that shit when I'm directly connected to the creator of all beings? Come on now. That God will be looking at me like, girl, all you got to do is talk to me. I handle that in a heartbeat. In a snap of a finger. You ain't got to do all that shit. You're connected to the direct source. You ain't got to do that low level, low vibrational shit that they're doing over there. You don't got to do that. So now you got folks that's like Instead of them taking that L and realizing that whatever they was sending out was never going to touch you, right? They was forming them weapons. They was doing everything that they can, but it never was touching you. But if they're in their mind, because they're so fucking delusional, they're so evil, they're thinking that you must be doing evil deeds. You must be. And I'm here to tell you that a bitch ain't. A bitch ain't got to. You're reading Psalms, I'm reading Psalms, but one person's prayers is being answered here. One person here is actually connected to God. One person here is actually connected to his archangels. Imagine that. Instead of people understanding that what they've been doing is not working, they trying to shift shit to be like, oh, my life is sucking now. Oh, I'm going through this. Oh, this is happening because, she's dibbling in this. She's doing it back. She's attacking me too. No, babe. You attacked yourself when you came up against me. Okay. Collective. They attacked themselves when they came up against you. The fuck? It was a whole boomerang effect. It was never going to touch God's chosen ones. It was never going to do his prophets any harm. Never. So the fact that you in that kitchen doing whatever the fuck you're doing, or you're chilling with that practitioner, or you're at that church or that temple, building these covenants with these people, coming together, forming these little threes, sitting all across this, not even across, or sitting on this round table, because God done show me this in many different ways in my dreams, babe. He been exposed it. He been exposed it. He exposed the people directly for my life, right? He exposed the word black magic. He ain't never say nothing about witchcraft, because that's not the part that is bad. It's the black magic, right? Because we have some light witches and white witches who are here to heal. Jesus will be considered a witch, a light witch, a healer. He can use the mud and the sand from the earth and pick it up and rub it on your eyes to heal your body. That's considered a witch in today's world, right? So God never said or condemned witchcraft. What he condemned in my dreams and showed me what was bad was black magic. Because we have white magic, what Jesus was doing, healing the blind, healing the sick. That will be considered magic. It's magical. Having faith is magical. But when it's black magic, God highlighted black magic. God even had the people say it in my dream, black magic. Oh, we all do black magic. You don't do black magic? I'm like, hell no, I don't do that shit. Even in my dream, I wasn't with that shit, because it's dark. It's evil. It's trying to destiny swap. It's trying to steal. It's trying to take what is not for you. Yeah, that's stealing, bitch. It's trying to harm people. You're trying to kill people because you want some type of destiny swap. You don't want them to get what belongs to them, so you're trying to kill them off. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, y'all, confirmation. But people got to realize what is for you is for you. So the whole time you in your kitchen, or you in your friend evil witch's kitchen, or you at that church or that covenant doing whatever the fuck you're doing, you're setting up your own demise. How does that feel to know that all that bad juju that you was putting out is coming right back to you, because it could never touch God's anointed one. It was never going to touch God's prophet. God had already secured and protected his prophet. His prophet was already warned that black magic was being done. So guess what? Because his prophet is educated and knowledgeable on how to protect themselves, they in the field praying to the Lord. God, protect me from my enemies because they hate me, Lord. God, protect me from my enemies because they're trying to kill me, Lord. They're trying to humiliate me, Lord. They're trying to harm me, God. Protect me. Shield me under your wings, Father God. Send your archangels down to protect me. Protect me from the things that I do not know, the things that I do not see, God. That's all you got to do. And that's what you did. And it was done. You were protected. You were healed. You were straight. And now these motherfuckers is dealing with the consequences of their own actions. And instead of them being honest with themselves and recognizing that you are a true prophet, or you are truly anointed, or you are truly chosen, they want to go to the dark side and say, oh, she must be doing magic back on us, because why am I being sick when I put that ritual out for her to be sick? Why am I experiencing lack when I did that ritual for her to experience lack? Oh, babe, because whatever you was doing, it was always going to go back to you. The fuck? The fuck? If they don't know, they finna know very soon. If they don't know, they finna know very soon. And God was sitting there watching it, letting them play and play and play, because he didn't give a fuck no more. Once he warned his chosen one, once he warned his prophet and told them what the fuck was going on behind the scenes in the darkness, he didn't care. He let the motherfuckers keep playing around. God could have been intervened. God could have been stopped it. But he said, no, we're gonna see how far they can go. How low can you go? How low can you go? How low can you go? God let them go as low as they wanted to go, baby. Because at this point, you were already protected, chosen one. So he didn't even have to worry about you anymore. Everything that they were sending to harm you, you was already shielded. There was a bubble surrounded around you. So everything was bouncing right off. So God didn't care. He allowed them to keep going and going and going and going and going. You know how many dreams God showed me where people kept going and going, doing shit different ways, linking up with different family members, friends. And then you got some God was showing me when they by themselves doing little shit right there. You know? Motherfuckers mad chasing me and shit. Cause I'm getting away. I'm playing with they ass at this point. I'm maneuvering all fast, running through the place. Cause at this point, I'm already protected. God already covering me. So God didn't even care that they were still doing what they was doing, because he know that it was never going to touch you, because you were already praying the prayers that was needed to be prayed. You've already had got the attention of the archangels. You had already got the attention of your guardian angels. You had already gotten the attention of God, because you had already prayed the right prayers to protect yourself. You said, God, I can't fight this on my own. I'm not finna fight evil with evil. God, I need you to help me. Be slow to speak. And that's what you did. You went right to the field and started praying to the Most High God. Because you said, God, I don't want to get physical and try to figure this out. I'd rather you fight this battle for me, God. Because to be honest, this was a battle that kind of hit me off guard. Oh, Lord have mercy. When God told me about the black magic and was showing me this shit in my dreams, I was flabbergasted. It took me a while to even understand that motherfuckers really be doing that shit. Because I grew up in this really religious church dynamic. So I never would have imagined that these church folks was dibbling and dabbling in no black magic. Not the apostolic church faith. Not the Holy Temple Church of the Lord Jesus Christ of the apostolic faith. I never imagined that. So it took me by surprise, bitch. I was surprised like a motherfucker. I had no choice but to call the guy, because I said, God, you got some explaining to do. Growing up this way all my damn life, wearing them skirts down to my goddamn toes, long sleeves down to my fucking fingertips, bitch. I said, God, you got some explaining to do. And he started to explain things to me and let me see things that motherfuckers would never even imagine that I was able to see. And that's how that protection was all around me. That bubble was secure around me, my home, my career, my mind. That's the main one. It's the mind. They wanted me to lose my mind. They wanted me to go into a psychosis. They wanted me to damn near off myself. Bitch, I would never. I love me. There needs to be some more me's. I will get rid of you before I ever get rid of me. The fuck? We don't need no more of your evilness in this world. God is trying to clean shit up on earth, to be honest. So when you think about it, he gonna keep me here and he gonna let y'all evil asses go. And I swear to you, people been dropping like flies. I turn around, it's a new death. Turn around, it's another death. Turn around, this person dying. This person sick. This going on. That going on. And guess what? They over here waiting to hear about some shit about me. To hear that I'm fucked up. To hear that I'm sick, because this is what they doing over there. This is what they praying up. But they keep it's reversing back to them. All their people is going out. All their people is going out because the spell work that they're doing, the rituals that they're partaking in, it never touched God's anointed and chosen ones. So it's a boomerang effect. It's touching them. It's going back to them. So either sooner or later, they're going to have to admit that you really are chosen. You really are anointed. You really are covered by the blood, baby. Because they little lies that they keep telling themselves that you over there playing with black magic and you doing this bullshit. Why the fuck I gotta do that when I can call God on speed dial? Why the fuck I gotta do that? When God listens to me, God speaks to me, God shows me things. I'm a dreamer. I get prophetic dreams. Why the fuck I gotta do what you doing, bitch? I have a real connection to the ethers. We're not the same. We're not the same. We're not the same. Chosen ones, they not like you. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. And I'm going to end this message just like this. They not like us. Sooner or later, they going to figure it out. I think they finna start figuring it out now because, look, every time we turn around, bitch, something going on over there. You so connected to the Most High God, bitch, it ain't looking like it. You stuck in a motherfucker. You in poverty. You sick. All this time. You don't got the education on how to heal. Whole time they wishing that you get sick. So that they can be like, oh, well, you know, they left that church and look at what's going on in their life. Oh, they should have came back to the church, bitch. You got motherfuckers. I remember I spoke about this a while ago, y'all. And I'm going to end a message like this. Where God was showing me in my dreams how, you know, my mom and all these people was praying that I come back to that damn church. And I said, bitch, you're putting me in a bind. That's spell work. That's black magic. Wishing that I come back to something that God freed me from. That's demonic as fuck. This is why you got to be careful who praying for you and what they praying about. Because people be praying for you to get into something that God literally took you away from. You're trying to keep me binded into something that God freed me from. But it ain't happening because I'm God's child. I don't belong to you. I don't belong to you. God just used you to bring me in here. God just used you so that I have a story to tell. God just used you so that I could break the generational curse of this shit that we got going on that's been in our family for years and years and years. It ended with me, ho. It ended with me. It ended with me. All right, I love you all, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.